Hi there folks, this is Infected One, and I have taken upon myself to make a tutorial series for Stalker Gamma, with the hope of making it less overwhelming and more accessible to the Stalker enthusiasts. Each episode is going to be focused on a specific subject because of the sheer amount of detail and information. And now before we start this episode, please leave a like and subscribe to this channel for more awesome content. Want your game to look like this? Or maybe like this? Or maybe even like this? Or this? Or this? Or this with a bit of depresso on top? Or maybe even more depresso? Or maybe you want to add a bit of greenery to the scenery? Even more greenery? Or maybe it's winter time and Christmas is always here? Well, you guessed right. On this episode we're gonna talk all about the reshades and changing the seasons in Stalker Gamma. Starting with reshades, a feature which is not active by default anymore in Stalker Gamma, but it is easily added back. To do so, all you have to do is go to your Gamma folder, then to Grok's Modpack Installer, Resources, Stalker Gamma, Gamma, Modpack Patches, and copy this bin folder. Now after copying, you go to the anomaly folder and just paste it in and replace everything if asked. And now after you finish that, all you have to do in game is press the home button to open the reshade menu. Here in the home section, you can use this drop down to choose out of all the presets that are already existing in Stalker Gamma. My personal favorite is Eden's reshade. I don't know, it just looks a bit bright like this. It's kind of fun. And of course, every reshade you choose you can modify to your own preferences. Just don't forget what you did, because if you ruin it, you kind of ruin it forever. But there's a lot of stuff you can change and move and toggle. You press this and then you can change it over here. It's a whole procedure. So my personal advice is just keep to the defaults. As you can see, they all come in ini files. And now a part of the default presets you have here on the list, you can also get more, but you just have to download them. Coming over to this cool sheet of Stalker Gamma Reshade database, you can see that everything that says yes over here in gray is included in Stalker Gamma. The rest are not. I'm gonna link this down below in the description. You have a link to every reshade. Most of them have a screenshot. You even have some questions which are frequently asked and some answers to them. We're not gonna go that in depth because there are some stuff which I don't think it's for a noob video guide, and some graphical enhancement tips. This is a very good thing. You can choose your favorites from the list or just create your own. And yeah, this is about everything you need to know about reshades. Just know that they do consume some FPS, so if you're struggling with performance, you have to find your sweet spot. It's gonna take a little bit of experimenting, and I wish you luck with that. And now moving over to seasons. To change the foliage based on the season you choose, you have to follow the following step. However, this will not add the snowy effect. This will be in the later part of the video. Okay, so close your game and go to your mod organizer. Go down to the filter and type in 289. It's gonna be in Gamma Fixes. You wanna open this, and this is the mod you wanna reinstall. It's called Grass Tweaks. You right click it and you do reinstall mod. Now you press next, and now you can choose your grass and your trees, and you hover and the picture changes, showing you how it's gonna look. As you can see, the winter grass and trees are just winter grass and trees, because I said the snow mod is different. Now let's for example choose the spring options. As you can see, if I hover over spring grass and I go here, there's recommended settings, stuff you can change in the console if you want. I don't think it's necessary, but you can. Now after choosing our grass and trees, we press install and we replace. And now we have to do the same steps on a mod numbered 388. This one. Add-ins, grass tweaks, SSS, terrain, LOD compatibility. And we do the same. We right click, reinstall mod, we press next, we choose the same season we chose. Right now it was spring, and we press install, replace. As simple as that. And now we just run the game. And bam! Now spring is upon us. Lush trees, everything is green, and you are as happy as can be until you get headshotted right in your face. Now lastly we'll talk about how to add snow to the zone and turn it to your magical winter wonderland that you always dreamed about having. And now the snow mod that I recommend is Project Inverno by Fabio Conte. Props to him, this is what I was using in the showcase. This snow mod is just juicy as hell. So you just download the thing, yeah, it's kinda juicy, it's kinda hefty, it's kinda heavy. You download the thing and you get a zip folder. And now after downloading the zip folder, you go to your mod organizer and you do Ctrl M. And then you choose the mod you want to install and press open. And just like the previous mods, it's gonna open a menu just like this. You press next and then you choose you want full snowy textures or partly snowy textures. This is what I used in the showcase. It looked pretty nice. You just choose whatever you want, you press next. Then you choose how you want your flora to look. If it's frozen or is it dark like this, we can go with the dark. And then you do no grass or just some grass but it's frozen, or like winter. You just choose the grass, okay? And then you can even choose the PDA map because it's all frozen. And you go like this. And now here, you want to use this. This is important. This is not optional. Settings for SSS are not optional if you're playing Gamma. Winter footsteps is nice to have because you go stomp stomp and chonk chonk when you step on snow. And ice sounds is just like ice sounds, I don't know, install it. And then you press install, and if you have it already you do replace. Because this you can change the settings the same way I did with the grass mods. You just reinstall and replace. And now it's gonna be at the bottom of your mods list. All of this are Gamma disabled, it's gonna be at the bottom. So a couple of things you need to do before you actually start and run the game with this mod. Obviously, you have to activate it. And then you gotta have to disable the following mods. Go to the filter 24, visual, skies redux, disable. Filter again 283, autumn no leaves, disable. Filter again 357, gray tree barks, disable. Filter 289. Grass tweaks, the mod from previous, disable. 388, the mod from before as well. All of these disabled. And another thing, you go to your anomaly folder, you go to app data, you take the shaders cache and you delete it. And now you just run the game. And then you wake up to a snowy wonderland. Just look at this. It's so nice. It's so snowy. Yeah, that's about it. And now if you want to revert the changes and you're done with your winter wonderland, just disable Project Inverno, re-enable all the other mods that we have disabled, and shaders cache delete once more. Otherwise everything will look green and weird when you come back. And that's about it for the episode. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. It really helps a lot. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments. If you have any tips, also drop them down in the comments. Me and Hip are waiting. We're waiting for your comments. And as always, have a great whatever time you're having. Peace.